everyone, welcome or welcome back to Learning to Live Life on a Budget. My name is Millie, this is Fraser, and in the background is Moo and Bobby. Bobby's over here, Moo is over there, Fraser is, oh, Moo is coming. Fraser is feeling really playful. This is gonna not go too well. So if you can hear this music, there's Moo. Oh, she's giving Fraser a little wash right in the middle of everything. How you all doing? Welcome back. I saw comments about cats, so here you go. They are really friendly right now. Fraser's a little bit too friendly right now. You're going to roll off the table, mate. He's getting very close. He's very playful. He plays rough though when he's playful. So I don't want you to nip my hands. I think it might be this music I've got on in the background. It's called Cat's Lullaby. It's Fraser, you're like stood right in the camera. He was lifting it up with his back then. Sorry guys, we might have to take a short break and come back to you in a moment. So we've got the creased tablecloth, which I'm very sorry about. I still haven't ironed it or done anything with it. Fraser, mate, you're gonna have to move. That's Fraser just blocking the screen. 2 ticks. And we're back. So I gave them some biscuits. I literally just threw a handful on the floor to get rid of them. So, bless them. I'm just going to start laying things out, try and cover the tablecloth a bit. Yeah, how has your week been? This is my week 2 check-in video. Not as hyper as last week, not as excitable as last week, but hey ho. I have something new to share though. I went out with my mum for a really nice day out, if you see my previous videos, and she bought me a purse. So I have the Saffiano. I love it, but it's too big. I like small bags, or I do at the moment. I like to chop and change, so I like to have lots of purses, lots of bags. And I'll just turn the Cat's Lullaby music down a bit, because the cat's on the TV hissing now. It will be in the description if you want to see it. I don't know why. He's just up close and, or maybe he's meowing. We can't hear him. Anyway, yes, I love the Saffiano Filofax, but it's quite bulky, and so I've been taking out my cash envelopes individually. And I saw this purse when I went with my mum, and my mum went and bought it. So it's just like a little coin purse, but you could put small envelopes in there. But it has 3 compartments, which would just be so cool. And it's got a key ring. It's so kind of her. So, I mean, this isn't getting stuff. This isn't a cash stuffing video. This is just a check-in. But I just wanted to share that. And I'm just like currently covering up all the creases in my tablecloth because I put the light on to film, and I was like, oh my gosh. But oh look, they can go over there. So I hope your weeks are all going well. A lot of people are starting their December budgets now, and it feels really weird not to be starting my December budget, but I know it's coming. Just have a sip of coffee. So should we just jump straight into this week? Oh, I've forgotten to do my check-in again. Right, so I will pause this and come back, but I will check in here for now. So, someone's attacking the box. Right, on Friday the 25th, this budget started of November. My budget, if you're new, rolls from the rounds. I normally get paid on the 19th of every month, or the Friday before the 19th if it lands on a weekend or bank holiday. So this month's budget is running from the 18th to the 18th. This week's check-in starts on the 25th. I spent £3.50 on household items in Tesco. I literally got painkillers, I think it was, I can't remember. Hello Fraser. I spent £37.39. If you're gonna sit here, then oh, hello Bobby. They're all really skitty. They've been asleep, and I've literally just set up to film, and they've all appeared, and my daughter's in her room painting, yeah, it's just all a bit mad. Fraser, we don't really want to see your bottom, thank you. I spent £37.39 on groceries in Tesco, and then I spent £2 and 5p in Asda on groceries on the same day. It was a really spendy day in the end because I ended up getting my daughter's friend's birthday present and spent £10.23 out of gifts. I actually took 23p from my budget and just took £10 out of the gift sinking fund, but that's fine. I spent £37.17 on eating out. I took my daughter out for a meal because then just like Harvester and that, but because we went to get the Christmas tree. So I spent £29.65 from Christmas in Tesco on Christmassy food bits. I signed up to Club Card Plus and I got a month's free trial. So if you shop regularly in Tesco, then they're currently offering a month's free trial and you can cancel at any time. It's a £8 a month subscription service to get extra discounts in store that you wouldn't normally get. A bit like Club Card is free and you get more savings and save points if you're with Club Card. Yeah, you pay the Club Card Plus and you get extra savings. So on this food shop alone, I saved £7, I think, or was £6. Hang on, I kept the receipt to tell you all because I saved £14 on my shop. I may have saved that just by going to Aldi, but I got Club Card points with it because it was Club Card. I saved. I'm just making sure that there's no information on the store or anything there. So this is my receipt from the Friday. I spent £84.48. Does that say? It's like wearing out. Then with my Club Card, it went down to £78.22. And then with the Club Card Plus Big Shop, it took another £7.68. Does that say? And it took me down to £70.54. Barely see that in total. So I went from £84 down to £70. Minus a few pennies. We've got Moo here as well. Guys, I don't need help. Make it very difficult. So yeah, it was a really big saving. I did a bigger shop than planned, and they do like money off all of like pet food and pet products. So if you do shop in Tesco's, maybe try the month's free trial. I've decided that if I can make a saving of at least £8, then it's paid for itself. And I saved £7 with it this week, and I've got a month free. So really handy for Christmas as well. So Moo just got flicked on the end of the nose. She's trying to sniff my finger and I went like that. And then we spent £40.29 on the Christmas tree, and I bought a sachet of Christmas tree food. I don't know if it helps, but I actually bought 2 because I always buy one and then I buy one for the following year. So, and last year I didn't buy my tree from the garden centre. We were going to go to B&Q, but we went to our local garden centre. It was all Christmassy, and that's why we went out for a meal, because we travelled further. And then I spent £5.34 on Christmas bits. That was for the advent calendar. Then, sorry Fraser, Saturday and Sunday are no spend days. I've made it worse now by trying to look underneath him. And Monday was also a no spend day. So really good, 3 no spend days in a row. I've done that already, so that's really, really good. Then on Tuesday, underneath Moo's head, I spent £12 on Christmas for the advent calendar because I got 12 scratch cards. So we'll scratch one every other day. So far we've done 2 because today is the 3rd, and we've done 2 because we're doing them on all the odd days, and we've won £3. So I've won £3 of my money back. I also spent £3 on Christmas for the advent calendar again. The advent calendar stuff, the bits for it are also going in the homemade Christmas crackers. So although you might be thinking, wow, it would have just been cheaper to just buy chocolates, because I thought that, I mean, if I win 50 quid on the scratch card, I've made money, but it's also going in our Christmas crackers. So we're doing like a more homemade, more natural, but also fun thing. And when I looked at advent calendar filler kits, they were going for like 30 quid or more. And then on treats, I spent £10 I gave to my daughter. She went to London on a school trip, so I gave her £10. Actually came out of self-care, but I classed it as a treat because it was like extra pocket money. Moo, I'm reading that. She's literally got her foot on my finger where I was pointing. So £10 went to her. and I spent £7, oh hang on, 38 from the treats envelope on AliExpress. I got 2 binders. Sorry, I've just pushed you on the nose again. £7.38 on AliExpress for 2 binders that will probably come end of January, but that's fine. One's an A5 one because you'll see it when I get rid of the cats in a minute. But I've just covered an old one that was all scratched up by these guys. They just love budgeting so much. I've just covered it with vinyl, but I don't have the sharpest of scissors, and I didn't want to use my fabric scissors. So I have an A5 one coming, and I have a special A6 one coming for something that I will be doing for next year. So after Tuesday, Moo, I'm sorry, I can't see it. I can't remember what I spent. Wednesday was a no spend day. Thursday I had an appointment, so I spent £3.50 on parking and £1.10 on donuts afterwards out of the food category. It was all fine, actually, really positive, was really dreading it, and it was a really good appointment. We all know, we all have those appointments, don't we? Like, but yeah, and really lovely ladies. So yeah, fantastic. I'm about to plug them as if they're local and be like, oh, if you need this, and I'm like, oh my god, like most of you aren't even like nowhere near here, so it'd be pointless plugging it. Then so Friday was the day that my mum had suggested going out, so when I did my sinking funds I stuffed extra into my purse because it's a rolling budget. I could spend it all this week and have no money for the next 2 weeks if I wanted. So I thought, oh, it's great that I can do it on camera with you guys. So I spent £14.85 eating out. My mum's gluten-free, so we actually went to a couple of places trying to find gluten-free lunch. I mean, we found lots of gluten-free cake places, and it's just about finding where we can do it. They're both licking my hand. You're so strange. Oh, now Fraser's licking me and Moo's licking me. Oh, I spent £5.40 in Iceland on the way home because I needed milk, and I got a big bottle of the Pepsis that they do. And yeah, and I spent £3 in Iceland on Christmas. I took it from household and the rest of my miscellaneous money because, guys, I had to edit my last video because you two had a fight during it, which I hope was okay. I'm not going to edit all my videos. It's very time consuming, and I felt like the video was really choppy, so you'll just have to fast forward through my waffling if you don't like it. I'm sorry, nothing, I can't change. I could change who I am, but it would be very weird. Anyway, yeah, I spent £3 on Christmas. I took it from household and miscellaneous because I knew I'd be checking in over the weekend, and we planned to just have like quite a chilled weekend and not to spend any money this weekend. I set myself a no spend weekend because, I mean, the last 2 weekends have been no spend weekends apart from the first weekend. I spent money on Christmas, and all we'd really do is like either go to town and spend money. I mean, we're going Christmas shopping next weekend, so, you know, or we'd like order takeaway with friends and stuff because it's that time of year. My daughter's 15, she's not, you know, we don't go to soft plays and stuff like that. I don't think she'd be allowed in. But yeah, so I challenged myself to no spend weekend, so I thought, oh, Christmas, £3, and it was for Snowman and Snow Dog. I love that film. They do toilet roll and kitchen roll, and Iceland had it for £1.50 per thing, so I got one of each, and you know, they're both household items. So that was my week, and then today this is the afternoon and it is a no spend day. So guys, are you ready? Vamos. That did not work at all. So I'm going to pause it here. You will see me in about 2 seconds, but hopefully we will be cat free. Right, so we're back, guys. So I seem to have got rid of them, but now we have to look at the unironed tablecloth. So basically this weekly check-in sheet is from Simple Budgets, the lovely Sarah, and I'm just using it each week to compare to my monthly budget sheet. So my bills came out as normal and as planned, nothing different there. And then, so my spending, so I feel like I spent a lot like this week, but then I wrote it in. So my total spent in food this week was £97.96, household was £3.50, cats nothing, diesel nothing, treats £17.38, self-care I spent nothing. Miscellaneous, I spent £3.50, and electric, I spent nothing. So I spent £122.34. I've done my rollover for the month. Fraser, dude, no, stop. Just sit there, out the way. Yes, I love you too, but not right now. I'm trying to do this, mate. I've done my rollover, which is everything that's in this binder, in the envelopes, and it felt like it was really low because I opened like 2 weeks ago with £300 in food and there's £100 left. But then when I look at what I've spent, I know I've spent a lot on food, and so maybe I need to cut back and like maybe not eat out. And Fraser, they don't want you to kiss the camera. Actually, guys, do you want Fraser to kiss the camera? I'm steadying it with my hand. On household, I've spent £22.97 so far, and I've got 15 left because I've put money into challenges and things. Cats has got 73 in the rollover, so that's like quite a good amount. Diesel's got 30. I know I've got a big trip to make on the last week of my budget, and I will need diesel for that. And I know that I've still... Moo is like... Sorry, digress, but I said about how it's cat music on TV, and Moo is like on her hind legs, like at the TV, like, what's going on, what's going on? She's not like that normally, so she must be liking the music. Yeah, so this is like a really good way to just kind of oversee how the budget is going, because it's rolling, so it's not set every month. And like this week, my budgeting figures will be thrown off because my mum said, hey, do you want to go out for lunch in a couple of days? And I was like, oh yeah, that'd be really nice. So the weekly budget sheet, this is by Abundant Budgets. Oh, lovely Abundant Budgets. If you haven't checked out the people that I'm mentioning, please do. Anyone that I've bought from, their Etsy shops are linked below, and just copy and paste their name into YouTube. Because I think I might have done my fuchsia budget life as that, because her store differs slightly and so does Rainbow Budgets, but they'll come up, or go into my subscription list and have a little look. There's a lot of fantastic people in there. So yeah. So this budget was meant to run until the 4th. Today's the 3rd. I'm just going to close out early because I'm not spending any money today, and I'm not going out anywhere tomorrow, so I won't spend any money. There's 22p in my bank account. All my money is kept in cash, so I can't do online spending. Yeah, and that's that, folks. So my rollover was £503. My rollover is normally pretty accurate because I know what it is when I'm budgeting it. And hi Moo, you're back, are you? Right, guys, this is not going to work. We'll just roll with it as far as we can. So child benefit had £21, 80 paid. I didn't budget the pence on it because it's just easier for me to calculate. And then in the actuals we have the real thing. Other income was £9.74, so I received £1 from my mum, which is the other side of Moo, from it with my purse, because we have this thing. Does everyone do this? If you gift like a purse or a wallet or a money tin or something to someone, you should put money inside it. Just us, maybe. So £1 from that, and then £8.74 in refund. Something I bought for Christmas, but I've spent in Christmas too, so it's all good. I'm just going to move this slightly. And then sinking funds that I've used is £86 I've bought back in for sinking funds, giving me a total income of £620.54p. Council tax, Disney Plus, TV licence, car tax, all came out as fine. I didn't plan to top up my electric key. I am watching it though. I have an electric voucher due. I'll probably get it in the next few days from the... Sorry, I feel coffee coming up. From the £400 that everyone's getting from the government. I spent £103.51 in sinking funds, so I used £10.23 towards gifts and £93.28 towards Christmas, so that must mean I used about £20 of my budget towards it, maybe. Yeah, so that gave me a total spending of £158.30 in my bills category, and that left me with £462.24, so a little bit lower than what we've budgeted. Food, I actually budgeted £90, but I did an extra cash stuff during the week, so I've spent £97.96, so that's not too bad at all. but I think I have more than that in change. We'll find out in a minute. Household, I budgeted £5, I spent £3.50, so that's within budget. Cats, I budgeted £2. I also did an extra cash stuff for cats, and I haven't had a chance to do it yet, so that's going to roll over. So I spent nothing there, nothing in travel. Treats, instead of £5, I spent £17.38. A tenner of that was to my daughter, and as an extra little something, and then I spent £7.38 on binders. So I wasn't going to buy for myself, but I used my November savings challenge for I bought a McDonald's, and I bought from 2 Etsy shops. And so I think because I bought the McDonald's, afterwards I was like, yeah, I used that to treat myself, but shouldn't that come from the food money? But I didn't include what I'd saved in my November monthly savings challenge in, oh my gosh, Moo, just lay all over the book, yeah? I didn't use what I'd saved in the November challenge into this budget because it was just for me to do whatever. So we'll have Happy Mail soon. And Moo, I can't see, darling. Yeah, that will work, And then miscellaneous, I spent £3.50, so I spent a total of £122.34 in my cash envelopes this week, leaving me with £339.90. So when I stuffed last week, I rolled the dice and I put in £4. Challenges, I've put in throughout the week £4 and £2.50, and then it's going to be a total of £13.29 when I empty my purse in a minute. Christmas, I put £15 into the Christmas sinking fund, £5 into the medical sinking fund, and £1 towards Disney sinking fund. This is now off camera because Moo's laying on it, but I spent £38.29 into savings. Quick, she's moving. £38.29 into savings. That's including the £1 that's just out of camera from my mum. And leaving me with £301.61, but I must have added something up wrong because I actually have a rollover of £301.22. So, and that all matches up with everything, bank accounts, what cash I've got. Oh my gosh, they're like fingers. Yeah, and it just matches up with everything. So obviously the £1 came in this purse. I'm really excited to use it. Sorry, Fraser, I want to get behind you. Go around the long way. And now we'll empty the Saffiano. I decided to use the zip for miscellaneous, and that worked out really well because I'm going to try and have miscellaneous in pound coins if I can. So I'll save them up and then I'll swap it out. Food, I have left over a lot of change. There's some up off camera, but Moo is there. So I'll just take all of this out and dump it. Oh, don't leave that 5p, Millie. And then household has nothing. Cats has money in it. So, and these notes are not what was stuffed into it, but I took the money out with me when I went out with my mum, but we never made it to Tesco's, we ran out of time. So I'd spent the £10 note from Cats that was in my other purse. So Cats has got 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and they're going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're going to keep 5 and £2 go into weekly savings challenges. Travel is empty, didn't get stuff this week. Treats empty, and self-care is empty. So that's everything from my purse. So this money for Cats is just going to go off to the side for a video I'll do in 2 videos time, but I will film it today. Hopefully there Fraser won't knock it over if he comes back. But this is what I've got for savings challenges today. By the way, I just naturally ended up with this many 50p's, don't know how, but I'm quite happy about it. So we've got £2, 3, 4, 5, 6, £7. There are 4 50p's there. 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 70, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. £7.79 here. Fantastic. So, I've got to decide now. Should we do the coin challenges first? Righty ho, so 50p's over there, £2 and pounds, and then 10p, a couple of 20p's, oakley dokley. So this is my £5 change challenge, so I'm just highlighting until I highlight all these, and then I have £5 in change. They're mainly 1p's and 5p's, but I'm also now including 2p's because it's winter and we probably won't go to the arcades, but we do have 2p's set aside for the arcades because that's normally what I save them for. But I just wanted to boost to this because I'm so close to finishing. So I've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 15, 19p here. Oh look, we can cross off the 19. So if you're wearing headphones, I warn you now, this is going to be noisy. And it's noisy as I say it as well. So in we go. Hopefully that wasn't bad. We'll highlight this one off. So now we just have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 numbers to go. Oh, colour in my hand. Then I have the 10p and 20p challenges from Simple Budgets. You are meant to save higher amounts, but I'm just keeping them to £5 at the moment and then cashing them in. If you're new here, it's because my cat was very poorly in October and I had to take all of my sinking funds, and it was very hard to take. I had £10 and 20p's, and so it's very hard to give that to the vets. They're not going to take £10 and 20p's. So I've got 2 10p's, so we'll cross them off. So 10p's go up to £3, so I'm crossing again because I've got to £3, so I'm giving an extra cross. So I now have £3.60. So not long. And headphones, I'm sorry guys, this one's a bit bigger, I can get it right in. Barely, I was gonna say barely made a noise and then I clunk it. And then the same thing I'm doing with 20p's. So I've got 2 20p's, and with that I've hit £5. Now I've just got to find someone to change them up for me if I don't go to the bank. Oh, actually I'm going to the bank next weekend. I'm going to town, so I could go to the bank then. So yeah. £5 in 20p's, so I'll keep that to remind me that I can bag it up to take, and then that £5 will be stuffed into my sinking funds. Then should we do the 50p's? Fraser is back. Please don't sit on my money, mate. I want to put it in the jars. Okay, we got 4 50p's, so we're going to put them in here. This is from who was Moo Budget. It's now Scottish Highlander on a budget. It saves £25. We're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4. So I've only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 to go. What is that in 50p's? £5. Oh, I'm nearly there. Nearly there. That's so good. Waft it about a bit. Right, now this is where I'm a bit like, oh. So £2 came from cats. So I'm going to stuff it into Catty Cash. And I was, if you've seen this channel before, and I was showing all my challenges, I got this from Esther at My Money Matters. I just love it. We have Bob there, and we have a kind of Fraser-y one. I just love them. I love cats. I was saving to buy them like really expensive food bowls because of Bob being on separate food, blah, 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 but it's working out all right. So, oh my gosh, throwing it around. So I'm going to put the £2 into here, and we're saving up for a new cat post. So that will be really, really cool. And each icon is £2, I've decided. I think there's 20, so that means I'll be 40 quid. They have a very large cat post. They did have smaller ones, but they destroy them. So they could do with another small one, just to like scratch on and stuff. So yeah, I'll take this out, and then, yeah, basically I just, whatever's left over in cats, I'd like to go to the cats, like, because that money is allocated for them and it's there to spend on them, unless things are really hard up. We'll save like for the cats, you know, challenge. But Fraser, you left fluff on me. He's like sitting behind the camera. Yeah, or to go into the vet folder, but I don't have a coin vet a zip wallet for the vets yet. I'm slowly switching to all zip wallets, so then change can go to those categories. So now I'm conflicted, because I did think to myself, oh, if I got a £2, I could do one of my winter savings challenge as £2, but I also really want to do my December one and get a good head start on that, because it's the 3rd today and I could put in £3. Should we do that? £3 on the 3rd. How many oh, we only have one more £1. I'll be fine. I'll be fine, right, Fraser? This is by Simple Budgets. It's just beautiful, beautiful. I'm gonna do all the ones at the bottom first. So it's colour a tree off and 2 trees off. So I've coloured off all the £1 now. So if I've got £2 left and I'm, you know, it's nearly the end of the week, I need to save it. Yeah. Just because I save up, and then this £30 is like a treat for me, and I'd like to use it to buy budgeting bits that I would like. So like I want to have all zip envelopes and things like that for all my categories. So it means in my sinking funds, if I spend, if I break a £5 note, I can keep the pounds in it rather than take them out, because they're open wallets. So that's everything for this video, actually, guys. I'm going to fill this in off camera around Fraser, who is still here, if you can see whiskers, and then I am going to move him because it's a budget with me, and then I'll do a cash stuffing. So I hope you all take care, especially for those who just like to come and see the check-in and the savings challenges element. And yeah, take care, guys, and hopefully I'll see you soon. Bye.